Hi, I'm Phyllis. Welcome to this gentle full body fascia flow to wake up our whole body, hydrate our fascia, and increase mobility. So let's get started. Have your feet just a little bit wider than your hips apart, and then just start to sway your upper body a little side to side. So we're just transferring our weight from one side to another. And then start to go just a little bit faster. Getting a little side movement here in the spine. All right, now take one arm and let it swing, and then keep that elbow bent to keep that arm really relaxed. Just letting that arm swing across and out. All right, and then take the other arm. All right, and then take that right arm, you're gonna sweep it across, and then open that arm out to the side. Do that one more time that way. Take the other arm, sweep it across, a little twist on the spine here. And then take both arms and let them swing. Again, keep the elbows bent so that the arms stay relaxed. All right, two more. And then step the feet in. You're gonna touch forward with one foot and then touch back with that same foot, like a little Charleston step. Do one more here. Step in, other side. One more. All right, step in. Now step out to the side and then step in, step out to the side and step in. So with the music here, and then we're gonna add the arms. So arms go out as the legs go out, and then the arms come in as the legs come in, one leg comes in. Just tapping in and out. Stay relaxed here. Nice breath in. All right. Two more. And then come down. All right, separate your feet, have them hip width apart. Let's take an inhale and lift the shoulders. Just bring in some core awareness here. Place your hands maybe on your lower belly or one hand. And then as the shoulders soften down, pull the belly gently in and reach up with the crown of the head. So spine stays nice and tall when our core engages. Our core is more than just the abdominal muscles. See if this time you can pull the pelvic floor gently up. So the core is do that one more time, pelvic floor, diaphragm, deep abdominal muscles, and the multifidus. Relax down. And then release that arm down. And then take one shoulder, you're going to take it forward, take it up, back and down, moving nice and slow. Let the knees just soften here to let the body move with that shoulder. So our fascia likes to move. Moving gently helps to keep that fascia hydrated. Last one on this side. When we don't move and we stay sedentary, the fascia can start to bind and get tight. And then we want to make sure we're moving gently if we are feeling tight at all. Never forcing anything. Go the other way. Last one this way. And then take both arms out, bend the elbows. Again, heavy elbows so that the shoulders stay relaxed. Just bring the arms in towards each other. They don't have to touch. Feel the shoulder blades. And then open here. Reach one arm up to the ceiling. And back. Reach up the other arm to the ceiling. Feel the stretch coming from the ribs to the hips. Bend both elbows again, heavy elbows. Bring the arms in. Inhale, open. And again, exhale, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, reach up. Inhale. And then release the arms down. Take a hold of yourself like you're giving yourself a hug. So wrap the arms around. Turn your body slightly to the right and then shift your hips to the left. Coming through center, turn your body just a little to the left, shift your hips to the right. Do that again. Pull the belly gently in as you shift, and then shift. Come to center, release the arms down, and roll yourself up. Roll the shoulders back and down. And now take the feet out just a little bit wider. This can also be done in a chair, doing these movements. If this bothers your knees, we're going to lunge side to side. Take the right arm, round that shoulder forward, pull the belly gently in as the arm sweeps across. And then let that elbow bend and soften. Feel that lengthening happen on that side. Let the arm just float down. Do that again. Sweep across. Should feel nice on the spine, on the back. One more here. Actually, I think we got one more after this, so we're going to do one more. Last one here. All right, this time take that arm. You're going to reach up to the ceiling. See if you can keep this hip down, and then reach over a little. And then maybe pull the elbow down or float it down. If it doesn't feel good to pull the elbow down, just float it down. Still stay relaxed here though. All right, one more here. And now take that arm and just reach it a little bit across. And then reach the other arm across. Do that one more time. Reach across. You can take the other arm back, or you can just let the other arm come down. All right, come to the left side, take that arm out, round that shoulder, sweep across, lift the arm up, and then float down. Do that again. Pull the belly gently in. Got two more here. Last one. All right, this time take the arm, reach it up to the ceiling, going over, see if you can keep that hip down. Pull the elbow down or just let it float down. Reach over, pull down. All right, got one more here. Reach over. And now take that arm, reach to the side. Other arm can go back, or you can just leave the other arm down. One more, each way. And then release, relax, roll the shoulders up and back and down. All right, take your feet in. Little shake out anytime you need. We're gonna take a hold of our chair for balance. The chair is great. You can hold onto a wall too, or a countertop if you don't have a chair. But it's nice to have the balance so we don't have to think of struggling with our balance. We're going to take the outside ankle and just circle that ankle. Circle the other way. Getting movement in the joints of the ankle. And then we're going to flex the foot and point, and flex and point. Now we're going to isolate the toes. So I want you to point the foot and flex the toes, and then flex the foot and curl the toes. And then point the foot, flex the toes, flex the foot, curl the toes. All right, flex the foot and then rotate that foot out and in. But notice that movement's coming from the hip here as we rotate out and in. All right, last one here. Take the leg now down, take it out to the side. We're gonna make some small circles with that leg. Keep the knee and the toes facing forward. Pull up through your abdominal muscles, spine nice and tall, and the shoulder relaxed down. Let's go the other way. Two more here. Keep these relaxed. Last one, even though it's work. All right, come in, little shift around. We're gonna take the knee and open it out. So we have an external rotation here. And then we're gonna rotate that knee in. This is internal rotation. You're not gonna go as far with that one. So rotate out, rotate in. Now we're gonna rotate out, touch the toes across, rotate in, touch across, or touch out. Again, open the knee out, touch the foot across, turn the ankle out, touch the leg. Can you do one more? Touch, bend, out, and in. All right, release down, take both feet facing forward, circle the hips around, and then go the other way. All right, little shake out. Let's go to the other side. going to take the other foot, circle the ankle, and circle the other way. And then flex, point, flex, point. Now we're going to flex the foot, or let's start to point the foot and then flex the toes, and then flex the foot, curl the toes, point the foot, flex the toes, and then flex, curl the toes. Now flex the foot, rotate out and rotate in. Do that again, rotate out and rotate in. One more here, rotate out, feel that from the hip. So we're working on mobility in the hip, and then we're going to strengthen the hips too. So a little shake out anytime you need to. Let's take that leg out to the side. And then the circles are going to be low. We're trying to keep that hip down, pulling gently up, shoulders down. 2 more here. And then go the other way. 4, 3, need a break, shake it out. 2, last one. Bring the leg in, little shift anytime you need to. All right, we got that external rotation. So we're gonna let the knee open, like you're gonna sit down into a chair with your ankle crossed over. And then turn the ankle out a little bit. That's the internal rotation of the hip. You're not gonna go as far with that range. So out and in. Now this time you're gonna take the knee out, touch across, take the ankle out, touch out to the side. Knee opens, touch across, turn the ankle out. Let's do one more here. Out, touch, rotate the thigh bone inward, and then come down, take both feet again, facing forward, little circle with the hips. Breathe anytime. Well, keep your breath going. All right, let's have both feet forward here, holding onto the chair still. We're just gonna lift up with the heels. A little lift with the heels, strengthening our ankles. Now lower the heels slowly down. Do that again. Lift the heels. Sorry, you can't see my pant with my pant legs here, but I'm lifting both heels just a little bit. Press down into that big toe a little more so your ankles don't roll out. All right, one more here. Now this time we're gonna lower both heels down and let the knees bend. Keep the heels down to get a little stretch in the ankles, the back, the calves. All right, one more bend here. Now little lift with the heels, just a little small lift with the heels. And then let one heel go down, let the other heel stay up. So a little prancing movement. One more each way, one going down, one going up. And then both heels lower down. Little bend to both knees again, keeping the heels down. Feel that stretch, and then relax. All right, little shift around. Let's take ourselves back to that first side, holding onto the chair. So we're gonna take the outside leg, you're gonna take it back. The front knee is gonna bend, that back heel is gonna go down. Let's take an inhale as that heel lifts, and then exhale, leaning just a little bit forward to keep the body nice and long. So from the side, it looks like this. So I don't wanna shift my weight back when I lower that heel, but I am lowering that heel, so adjust the foot as you need to. All right, this time as the heel goes down, keep that heel down. You're gonna reach forward, a little more of a stretch. Now lift that arm up, keep that front knee bend, little twist here, bring the arm down, and again, reach forward and up, little twist here. Bring the arm all the way down, take the arm up by your head, and then over and up, and again, over and up, and then release, shift back, bring yourself to the other side. So take that outside leg back, front knee's gonna bend, the back heel's gonna go down, inhale, lift that heel, and then exhale, lower down, just leaning a little bit forward, keeping your body nice and long here. All right, this next time, the heel goes down. Take that same arm, keep that heel down, just do a little reach forward, keep that shoulder relaxed, make sure you're not reaching from the shoulder. And then a little twist here, keep that knee safe here, that supporting knee, circle around, reach out, coming up, little twist. Bring the arm down, take the arm out to the side, all the way up and over. One more here. And up and over. And then come all the way down, stepping forward. Move your chair away. And then just take your feet just a little bit wider. We're going to just do a little bend into one knee and then take the hips back a little bit. Come back up. Bend the other knee, take the hips back a little. Getting a little stretch on the inner thigh here. One more each way. Little bend of the knee, hips go back, a little bit length there. One more, little bend, hips go back. And then come all the way up. All right, bring the feet a little closer in, but they're a little wider always just for stability here. Relax the shoulders down again. And then take the arms. We're going to start to circle the wrists. And circle the wrists as the arms start to go all the way up. All the way up, if that's available. Otherwise, keep the arms low. The arms can always stay down and you can still just circle the wrists. So we want to mobilize all the joints. So our wrists now. And then take the hands, start to make fists with the hands and then open. So opening and closing the hands as the arms come out to the side. And then bring the arms all the way out to the side, stretch the fingers away, lift the shoulders, and then relax the shoulders down. So keep those elbows heavy to keep those shoulder blades down. Now rotate the palms upward, and then rotate the palms down and back. Do that again, rotate them upward, and then rotate back. All right, stretch the arms away again. We're gonna circle the arms. Nice and slow movement. Feel how the back is involved, the abdominals are involved, so the core. Go the other way, circle. And 3, 2 more here. You need to shake it out, shake it out. It can be a lot for the arms. All right, let's bend the elbows here. Take an inhale, and then pull the elbows a little forward as you push the ribs back. So you're trying to get a little stretch in the shoulder blades, and then release the arms down, little sway side to side here. Come to center, let one hand rest on the thigh and circle one arm. And then let the other hand rest on the thigh, circle the other arm. And then roll yourself all the way up. And then relax down. All right, this last part, if you'd like to sit in a chair, you could always sit in a chair. Let's take the chin and just tip the chin down. With a stretch in the back of the neck. And then tipping the chin up. Do that again, down and up. Bring your head to center and then tip one ear just a little bit over to the other, to that same shoulder. Try to keep the shoulders level. Other way. Do one more each way. Stay relaxed. Exhale as you go over. And then coming back. Make sure the chin is parallel now to the floor. We don't want to have our chin tipped up a bit. It's parallel. And just do a tiny, tiny, tiny little tuck. Now turn your head gently to the right and just notice your range. So where does your range comfortably go to? Maybe remember a little spot on the wall or the floor to look at. And then bring your head back to center. So if you turn to the right, you're going to take your left thumb. So we have fascia that goes from our hands all the way to the neck. So we're just allowing that thumb to stay relaxed, and we're circling that thumb now. Just think it's like it's a mortar and a pestle. You're circling that thumb. Go the other way. And then gently pull the thumb back a little and across. This is gentle, so you don't want to feel any pain. Also good for the joint of the thumb. One more across and together. And then take that thumb, circle it a few more times. And then relax the hand all the way down. And then take your head, just turn it again to the right. Notice if any of your range has changed. So I noticed a little bit of a difference. Relax here, chin is parallel. Turn your head to the left now. Notice your range on this side. Where can you remember a spot there? And then come back to center. So if you turn to the left, you're going to take your right thumb. So this fascia line goes from the thumb, it goes all the way to the inside here of the chest, but it affects the rest of the fascia. So fascia is one big connective tissue throughout our whole body. Even though there's certain lines that they have called the superficial fascia, there's lines of fascia, but it's still one all connective tissue. So it has no end to it. So what we do in one part can affect the other parts of the body. Take the thumb across and then opening here a little bit. And then a few more little circles. You can make them big or small as long as the thumb is relaxed. Right, and then relax the hand down. Take your gaze, turn it to the left, and notice if your range has changed. Wow, so I noticed more of a range on that side. All right, take both shoulders, round them forward, relax the head, let the spine round, lift the shoulders up and back and down. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to check out my other videos I have on my channel for your overall well-being.